Hey everybody, how you doing today? I haven't done a video in a while, but I wanted to do this one because it's been like in the back of my mind, just thinking like, we've been stacking gold and silver for a while, me personally since 2008 because of the financial crash back in the day. And I think many of you who are subscribed to my channel are, stackers from around then and some of the old timers way before. But I'm sure there's many new people who started stacking years later after that. And we have come to end of 2021. We're almost finished with 2021. We're going to be heading into 2022. I think the wealth transfer, technically it's started like from a couple of years ago, I think, but it's about to really happen, right? It's like really coming close. So I just wanted to go over some points and have like a open dialogue discussion with you guys. How do we prepare for this, right? So I think the wealth transfer started right around the time when gold and silver broke out of the regular range that we were all buying at. Remember those days where we were able to buy silver eagles for like $350, $380, right? And sometimes even like $320. So at those good old days, when it was good old days, silver, you got like $15, sometimes like $14 spot price, and the range was around $15 to $20, and we were always getting like great deals, right? I was doing all these like, oh, this deal day today, and we were like trying to find the best deals possible, right? And we were buying on eBay too. And gold, if you bought on eBay, you were always like buying gold under spot at the time, right? So that was crazy. Using the credit card and everything, you were able to get eBay bucks and this and that. So you were getting some really good deals buying gold back in the day. Gold broke out around late 2018, mid 2019, and right now it's like a little bit under $1,800. So let's go take a look at the chart. This chart here, I'm using a website called tradingview.com. I'm sure some of you already know what this is, but this is the bull breakout, when we first initially had the crash, the 2008-2009 crash, and it started going up higher, and we hit like 1900 here. And after that, it just been, just kind of like in this consolidation phase, like going back and forth until right around here, 1290, that was still kind of the range, a little bit above 1200. It started to break out here. And that was like, well, it looks like it's like 2019, right around there. Then boom, it just took off, right? It took off, stayed there for a little while, boom again, stayed there for a little while, boom again. That's what the all-time high 1970 for gold around there. And it might have on an intraday, it might have spiked up. You see that little bar there. It went up to over $2,000, but now we're kind of consolidating again. But it hasn't really dropped down below $1,700. Okay, so this is the gold chart where you see the super incline here, just like we saw the super incline here. The reason being, in this case, this time around here, I think the printing presses went crazy here, and obviously, because of the lockdown and stuff, they had to keep printing and give everybody money, right? And here's a look at the silver chart. We had like this bullish move here back in the day in 2011 or 12 or somewhere around there. We almost hit $50, but ever since we have not come back to those high level prices. Gold has surpassed its all-time high, but silver did not. So that means silver is still suppressed in price. But we were buying great deals from here. We're having a lot of fun buying, bullion and collector ones in the range of like 15, to like $20, right? And it didn't even hit, well, it hit 20 here, but it's been around, 15, 14, like that for several years, right? Until last year in 2020, the lockdown, and like it just created a lot of what you would call uncertainty, and people were scared, right? So the spot price started to go higher, but as you guys all know, the spot price and the physical price separated drastically, right? So same old news, but back when it happened here, even though spot price was going higher, I mean, like if you want to buy physical silver, you had to pay a lot more, right? So we did hit somewhere around the 28, 29, maybe even 30. I don't know if it hit 30 or not, but there's like an intraday there, little candlestick there, the wick up on the top. And it started to kind of go back and forth, and we're right here back into that low 20, you know, I think right now we're 22 and a half, 22.50, somewhere around there, right? So we'll see if it stays here and it starts going back up, or we'll go down. I have a feeling we'll stay here and start to go back up as we head into 2022. So having looked at all the charts for gold and silver, how many of you feel you missed the boat on other assets? You know, home prices back in 2008 were $180,000 median. This is a medium home price, right? I'm sure some of you live in areas that have like $1 million homes already, but now the median price is $408,000. 2021. I'm sure it's even higher for some of the places where you guys live. And Dow Jones back then in 2008, 2009 was like $7,000, and now it will reaching close to 35,719 close today. And Tesla IPO back in 2010, split adjusted is about $4.71. And now it's 10.51 and closed 10.51 today. And Bitcoin was initially 0.0008 to 0.08, you know, that would be 8 cents. I've seen it go for around, you know, 5-10 cents back in the day. I do remember that. And now 50,748. You know, it's down from its high of 68,000. You know, it's down from 68,000 to 50,000, right? And I had a friend of mine who was like trolling me. He called me and say, crap coin. They was like trying to like rub it in on me, right? But he's doing it as like a joke. You know, it's nothing personal or serious, but he does not like cryptocurrencies. And there's a lot of people out there who don't like cryptocurrencies, especially in the gold and silver community, where we want tangible assets, right? So, but you know, this is all true here. All the things that I'm just showing you, we could have made a lot more money putting our money into these assets rather than buying gold and silver. Had we done that, we could be buying, even though gold and silver are up, we would be able to buy a hell of a lot more ounces, you know, had we put all our money into these things and buy gold and silver now, right? So here's the thing though, like everything, right? Everything that I'm talking about, where we're all like putting our value, is measured in US dollars, which continues to get devalued over time, right? And they have been printing trillions of dollars ever since we've been like tracking gold and silver. It never stops. They don't just say, oh, we're gonna like take the printed money back. They never do that. They just keep printing and printing and printing. So exactly how much did they print in the last 2 years? So I Googled, you know, how much did we print in the last 2 years? And this article came out, which is one of the more recent ones, May 22 of 2021. So it's like 4 or 5 months ago, right? It says 40% of US dollars in existence were printed in the last 12 months, right? And then it says, is America repeating the same mistake of 1921 Weimar Germany? That's a whole nother story. But just the fact, you know, if this article is true about how much we printed in the last 12 months, 40%, and this was in May, and we're now in December, so maybe it's like 45%, you know, who knows, right? And we're probably going to print more. They got like this debt ceiling thing come in. I don't know if it's like, you know, all agreed upon now. It was like 1.5 trillion, but I'm thinking maybe they'll print a hell of a lot more. We don't really know how much they're really printing, right? So they're going to be printing a heck of a lot of money in the last a year or 12 months. So this is why I said, hey, it's on, right? The wealth transfer is on. Where does this money go? They're printing this stuff, printing the dollars to infinity. It has to go somewhere, right? So the question is, how do we prepare for what's coming? And when I say what's coming, it's basically the revaluation of all kinds of assets. How do we, you know, figure out what is the real value to all things? And so gold and silver does come into play. So if you've been stacking for a while, you're already there, like, and you're already prepared, and you probably have several hundred ounces of silver and a couple ounces of gold, or maybe even more. I'm sure some of you have over 1,000 ounces of silver, right? So we have to know what to do with that gold and silver at the right point in time, somewhere in the next maybe 2 to 4 years, right? And we have to be on top of, what's really happening. Where should we put this gold and silver? What should we transfer it to? Are we going to transfer it back to US dollars? Maybe not, right? Should we sell all this and buy certain stocks maybe, that will really flourish in the years to come? Perhaps. So these are the kinds of things that we need to really think about. I just realized that I typed, this is a typo here, prepare, right? So, yeah, so this is the stuff that I had in my mind, and I wanted to bring it out to you guys. I'm sure some of you who are watching, longtime subscribers, are also thinking about this. So, I do have some ideas in mind, which I'll get to in another video. But for the time being, I put this out here for you guys to think about, and you guys can all leave comments down below, and, tell us what you think, okay? And for those who are watching this video kind of like for the first time and you're not really sure about gold and silver, definitely get started buying gold and silver. And, I'm sure many of us here on the YouTube silver community will be able to help you out. But for the people who already have started buying and who have a lot of stack, you already accumulated enough. Definitely make sure that your gold and silver, especially your silver, is real. Okay. So this is where I introduce CCT slides to you, where you can check the authenticity of your silver by sliding down one of his slides. Okay, so I'm going to just go over some of the ones that are in stock right now. We do have black walnut, which is a really nice color. It's that enriched color there. Not as like dark as the mahogany, which I'll show you next, but this will be in stock. I just got some of these. Okay, and then you have your traditional mahogany, a very popular one. A lot of people like this one. You'll be able to pick this one up too. We have you slide your silver down here, and if the coin sticks, then it's fake, but if it slides down too fast, it's also fake. Then your silver should slide slowly down the slide. Okay, that's how it works. And it's mainly for 1 ounce silver rounds and coins. For the little coins, like the US constitutional coins, you won't see that big of a difference. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, so we have one more here, very exotic zebra wood is also in stock. All right, so it looks like this, very nice, where you have kind of like the stripes here. I have one of these. I know CCT made me one of these for me, and this is my favorite one out of all of them. Okay, so all the links are down below in the description area. I do have a couple of other ones like Iroko and a few others, so I don't have the pictures with me at the moment, but you guys can check it all out in the description area with all the links. Okay, so that's basically it for this video. It went a little over 13 minutes. Thanks for watching. If you're brand new to the channel, hit the subscribe and notification button. If you found the video useful, please give it a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, leave them down below, and I'll get you guys in the next video. It's gonna be a follow-up to this. I'll have more information, what I think we can do to prepare for the revaluation, what's coming ahead. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.